Most homes don't look cheap because of money, they look cheap because of small design mistakes almost everyone makes. Starting with number 10, generic art and quote signs. You've probably seen this in your own home or at a friend's place. A wall filled with art that looks familiar because everyone has the same print. Stores sell prints with famous cities, simple landscapes, or short quotes written in large letters. These pieces are easy to buy because they're cheap and easy to hang. A blank wall feels uncomfortable, so people buy the first print that fits the space. The problem appears when the same art exists in thousands of homes. A room starts to feel like a showroom instead of a personal space, and guests notice the same print they saw at another house or store. The art stops feeling interesting very quickly. Another common example is quote signs in kitchens and living rooms. Signs with phrases about coffee, wine, or family dinners appear everywhere. These signs try to add personality to the room, but the result usually feels forced and generic. A home looks better when the wall art actually reflects the person living there. A vintage painting from a thrift shop can feel more special than a mass-produced print, or a photo from a personal trip can add more meaning than a random city poster. Sometimes the best choice is leaving the wall empty until something meaningful appears. A blank wall looks cleaner than a rushed decoration. And this same default choice problem doesn't just stop at wall decor, it shows up in how people treat their windows too. Curtains have a huge impact on how a room feels. Many homes use curtains that stop right at the window frame. The curtain rod sits just above the window, and the fabric barely covers the glass. This setup makes the window look small and awkward, and the room starts to feel shorter and tighter. A better approach changes the height of the curtains. Hanging the curtain rod higher on the wall creates a taller visual line, and the curtain should extend down to the floor. The longer fabric makes the room feel larger and more elegant. A small change in curtain height can transform how a space feels. Many people see the difference immediately once they try it. Once the structure of the room starts to feel right, the next thing that often feels off is how flat everything looks. A lot of homes focus only on color. Walls are painted carefully, furniture follows a matching color palette. Everything looks neat from a distance, but the room still looks flat. The missing element is texture. Texture adds depth and visual interest. A soft throw blanket on a couch creates contrast with a smooth leather chair. A stone surface brings natural character into the room. People recognize texture without touching it. Eyes can sense how a material would feel. Wood feels warm, stone feels solid, and fabric feels soft to the touch. A room filled with glossy plastic surfaces instantly feels flat and lifeless. Adding a few textured materials can completely change the mood of the space. And even when the materials look better, the entire space can still feel wrong depending on how it's lit. Lighting changes how every room feels. You walk into a room and the only light comes from the ceiling in the center. The whole space instantly feels like a hospital. One light rarely creates a comfortable atmosphere. The light spreads evenly from the ceiling and creates strong shadows below. A better lighting setup uses several light sources around the room. A floor lamp in the corner creates soft light. A table lamp adds warmth next to a chair. Accent lighting highlights artwork or shelves. Multiple lights create layers. The room begins to feel calm and balanced instead of harsh and empty. But lighting alone can't fix a room that feels off in its proportions. Scale plays a huge role in interior design. You buy a rug that looks good in the store, then you place it in your living room, and suddenly the entire space feels awkward. The problem becomes obvious once everything enters the room. A tiny rug in the middle of the room makes the entire space feel wrong. The furniture floats around it without connection, making the room feel unfinished. A rug should sit under the front legs of the sofa and chairs, and suddenly the entire room starts to feel connected. Wall art follows the same rule. A small frame on a large wall looks lost, and the space around it feels empty. A larger piece fills the wall properly and balances the room. Choosing the correct size often matters more than choosing the perfect design. And once the sizing is right, the next thing people start to notice is the actual finish of the pieces. Many modern furniture pieces use synthetic materials that imitate wood. These finishes appear glossy and smooth, which instantly makes it look fake. A coffee table with a plastic wood print may look fine from a distance, but once the lights hit it, the material starts to feel cheaper. Natural materials tend to age better. Real wood shows grain patterns. Stone surfaces have natural variation. Even textured fabrics create a richer look. Now, synthetic furniture can still work in a home. Mixing it with natural materials helps balance the space. Now we're halfway through the list, and this is where small design choices start making a big difference in how expensive a home actually feels. This becomes even more noticeable when you look at the largest surfaces in the room. Flooring covers a large part of the room, so people notice it quickly. Many homes use laminate or vinyl planks that try to imitate hardwood. Some versions look convincing, others look flat and repetitive. Printed wood patterns often repeat every few planks. Once the pattern becomes visible, the floor begins to look artificial. Real wood flooring usually has more variation. The grain patterns change naturally across each board. The floor gains character over time. Replacing flooring can be expensive, so many homeowners keep what they already have. A large rug can soften the look of laminate floors. Rugs also add texture and warmth. Even small improvements can reduce the impact of artificial flooring. And while most people focus on big surfaces, it's often the smaller structural details that quietly affect the overall look. Now, this detail often escapes attention. Baseboards run along the bottom of the walls, and door casings frame the doors. Builders usually install the smallest and cheapest versions. Thin trim makes the room feel unfinished. The edges between the walls, floors, and doors look plain. Upgrading trim can quietly transform the space. Taller baseboards create a stronger visual line along the floor, and wider door casings make doorways feel more substantial. Another related detail involves the doors themselves. Hollow doors feel light and flimsy when opened. Solid core doors feel heavier and more solid. These small details influence the overall quality of the home even when people don't notice them directly. Now we move into the top two, and these are the ones that really change how the room feels. At number 2 is matching furniture sets. This happens all the time because matching sets feel like the easiest option. You go to a furniture store and everything comes in a matching set. The bed, the nightstands, the dresser, and even the mirror all look identical. A bed matches the nightstands, the dresser matches the bed, the mirror matches the dresser. Everything comes from the same collection. At first, it looks neat. Everything lines up and nothing clashes. The problem shows up after some time because the room starts to feel flat. Every piece looks the same and nothing stands out. A more interesting space mixes pieces that relate without matching perfectly. 2 nightstands can match each other. The bed frame can come from a different design style. Colors can repeat across the room without using identical furniture. A blue tone in a rug can show up again in a pillow or in a piece of artwork. The room stays connected while still feeling interesting. Small differences between pieces give the room personality. The space starts to feel more natural and more thoughtful. Now we move to number 1, and this one quietly affects a lot of homes. Too much open shelving. Open shelving became very popular in recent years. Kitchens removed upper cabinets, living rooms added open media units. Shelves filled with books, decorations, and electronics appeared everywhere. Open storage looks nice when styled carefully. The problem appears in everyday life. Remotes sit next to the television. Chargers show up near outlets. Game consoles and cables begin to pile up. Little objects fill every corner of the shelf. The shelves start to feel crowded and the room begins to look messy even though nothing major has changed. Closed storage solves this problem easily. Cabinets and drawers hide everyday items, making the room look calmer and more organized. Open shelves can still work when used carefully. A few decorative objects can stay on display while the rest of the items stay hidden inside the storage. A home doesn't look expensive because of what you add. It looks expensive because of what you remove.